Okay, so welcome to Math 135. This video is for spring 2026, but I believe it will also be viable for spring 2027 and future iterations of Math 135. I do not anticipate the course will change. If it does, I will make a new video. At any rate, welcome to Math 135. It's a magical place. As far as getting to know you, we'll do a lot of this throughout the semester. Today I've got to get some information to you though so you can get started. Just a tiny bit about myself. My name is Mr. Schlegel. I have been with Heritage about 20 years and I'm here to help. And so please do take advantage of me whenever you can to get the help you need to be successful in this course. That being said, the ground rules are do what it takes to pass this course. This course is completely passable. You can do it. You just have to do the work that it takes to make that happen. A big thing to understand is that even though written homework assignments are only worth 10% of the overall grade for the course, completing these assignments is critical for building the skills you need to demonstrate on the exams. We'll talk a lot about the written homework assignments in just a moment. But understand that the only way you can get good at what you need to get good at is by doing the homework assignments. With that, let's jump over to the homework assignments really quickly. Homework assignments are going to be anything in blue. You can download the assignment here. Here's your assigned date, here's your due date, and here's something that is interesting and unique to my math courses that I do. Let's say that you're working on this assignment right here, and you feel stuck. Actually, you open the assignment and this is the work that you're going to be doing. It's right here on the presentation. You'll notice that there are some notes. You would read through the notes and that sort of thing. You'll also see that there's a video link down here in the bottom. This video link is me explaining everything on this slide. Same thing with the next slide. There's a video link of me explaining everything in the notes. And again, with the examples and all that sort of thing. More examples, more examples, more examples, more examples, and then finally, after 7 examples, we get onto the homework. So most of the time what happens with homework is you get assigned a homework assignment, you take it home, you try to figure it out, you don't have any resources to help you, you feel stuck, you feel frustrated, and that sucks. What's different about my homework assignments is there is a video of me doing every single assignment. And so you'll see with problem 1 here, there's a video link right there. If you click that video link, you will see me doing problem number 1. So what I'm shooting for is that you never get into a situation where you feel like you are stuck, lost, or can't get the help that you need, because I've put a video together of me doing absolutely everything. So if you get stuck on a homework assignment, like problem 1, hit the video link down here at the bottom, and it will show you how to do it. Same thing with problem 2, and all the rest of the problems in the homework assignment. You will never do a homework assignment that does not have a video of me doing every single problem. So again, where you get to that is this column right here. This is the actual assignment, as well as the videos of me doing every problem in the assignment. Before you turn your assignments in, what I want you to do is make sure that you did them right and correctly. So over here on the right, there is a written answer key of me having done all my work and my answers. One of the important things to understand in Math 135 is that our answers mean something, and so we are going to have a lot of words in our answers, not just numbers, because negative 740 means nothing by itself, but selling 30 radios results in a loss of $740 means something. So I'll be expecting that when you produce your answers for things, you are explaining what the number means, okay? And so we're not going to do a lot of computation in this course by hand. Pretty much everything, a calculator is going to do the math for us. Our job is basically to get the number that we need and then say what that number means and what we should do as a result of that. So like going back to the radios example, selling, let's see, where did that go? Selling 30 radios would be a terrible idea because we're going to lose $740 by doing so. So it helps, this math is going to help us make decisions about what we should do with our business. So again, with this assignment as an example, you click here to get the stuff that I teach you through the notes and the examples. And then once your assignment is done, you want to check it before you turn it in, you come over here. The thing about me is I am never going to grade your assignments because I expect that you turn in something that is perfect, because I have given you a video of me doing everything and an answer key of my written work. So it's a complete waste of my time to check and see if you did it correctly because I've already given you the answers. The person responsible for checking the work and make sure that it's done correctly is you, because you're the person that needs to learn this. And so when you turn in something, I expect it to be done perfectly, so I'm going to give you full points. Again, it is your responsibility to be using the videos or the written answer key to help you figure out how to do the problems that you've been asked to do. If you still need help beyond that, I am of course available, and you can get me over Zoom. We'll work out how to connect with that later. So again, that's kind of how this whole course plan thing works. Again, the teaching videos and the videos of me doing the homework assignments can be found here, as well as the problems. The written answer key, make sure you check your work before you turn it in, is here. And then also remember, we are going to be describing what the answer that we got means in this course, because this is not just a math course, this is a business course, and so the numbers mean something. We need to be describing what the numbers mean and what they are telling us to do. Again, homework is only worth 10% of the overall score, but as you can see here, these homework assignments eventually lead to practice exams, which you do not need to turn in. There is NA for the close date. These are strictly for you to be able to get the practice that you need. Just like the homework, if you click here, the problems will be there, as well as a video of me doing every single problem. So again, with the practice exams, you have all the resources you need to be able to do great. And again, just like the homework assignment, there's the problems and the videos of me doing it. Answer key is over here. So you'll get 3 practice tests. The practice tests are going to be just like the real exam. I don't intend to have surprises for you on the exam. I think it's kind of a jerk move when instructors do that. So recognize if you practice these 3, you'll be very well set up for when the actual exam shows up here later on. And again, just reiterating one more time, only 10% the homework, but if you don't do the homework, you won't know how to do what's on the exam, so you will do terrible on the exam, and that would be bad. Because the exam is worth like 50 or 60% of the points, I can't remember. Practice exams are worth nothing. I'm not even going to ask you to turn them in, but they are the perfect way to practice for the real exam, because they are exactly like the real exam. My best advice to you is do your homework assignments, watch the videos of me doing them if you get stuck, check the answer key before you turn them in, and then make sure you do the practice tests and check your work on that also so that you're prepared for the real test. Next, communicate with me. Let me know what's working and what isn't. If you're stuck or need help with anything, send me a message through Remind so we can schedule a time to meet. And we'll talk about how to get on Remind in just a moment. Lastly, communicate, communicate, communicate. The only reason I'm here is to help. We'll talk through some documents, the course plan, the syllabus, and Remind. If you're a person that has used Remind before, you can use the app that you already have. Our course is going to be MA135SP26 is our course code. If you have not used Remind before, you can text that code, MA135SP26, to the number 81010, and it will set you up. You can also download the Remind app and put this course code into Remind, and it will get you into our course. If you need a hand with that and you weren't able to make it to one of our scheduled Zoom meetings, please send me a message, either an email, or you can contact me on my personal phone number. Let's see, if you go back to the course plan, you can see the syllabus is right there. My personal phone number is there, 509-305-9382. You can save that. I'm happy to take your calls, your texts, whatever you need to be successful in the course. And so again, if you need help getting set up for Remind, hit me with a call or text at that number. Again, it is on the syllabus, and you can get to the syllabus from the course plan right there. One more thing to talk about with respect to that, on our class page on MyHeritage, you also have a link to the Zoom meeting that we will be using, and you have a link to the course plan right there. So if you ever get lost or forget where the course plan is, or close the tab or something, you can always go to our page, on MyHeritage, and the link for that will be right there. Okay, so please, if you have not yet, get signed up for Remind. It's going to be important. That's how you're going to turn in your written homework assignments and your tests. You'll basically just take pictures of those things, put them in Remind as a link or an attachment, and then you can send that to me to be graded. Course plan we sort of talked through already, but you'll notice that they are these things are color-coded. Blue is written homework assignments and notes. Orange is practice exams, and pink is exams. Let's go back to the course plan and give it a look again. We see a pattern, right? Homework, practice exam, exam. Homework, practice exams, exam. No exam for chapter 4. Homework, practice exam, exam. Homework, practice exam, exam. You'll see these kind of Seahawk green ones here. These are not assignments, but they are basically videos of me teaching you how to get rich and how to pay less money for your house or for your car loan or those kind of things. And so these are basically life improvement videos that I have for you based on my own financial experience. I do show my own pay stub, my own retirement account, all that kind of stuff in those videos as a real life example of how you can make a ton of money for doing nothing and how you can save a ton of money when you buy a house or a car or that sort of thing. If I was you, I would follow the advice over here and I would watch the videos that are right there. And I would watch these videos that are right there. So again, not something you're going to do a homework assignment for, these green things, but who doesn't want to get rich and save a bunch of money when they buy their house, you know? So that's kind of the way the course plan works. I'm supposed to take attendance. The syllabus, we'll hit the highlights. Here are the highlights. My personal information is at the top. Zoom link is there, Remind link is there if that's something you need. You can read through all this. You're not going to need a textbook. You will need a computer and internet access to be able to do well in this course. This is important. Each test is worth 20% of your overall grade. Homework is worth 10%, and the Chapter 4 project is also worth 10%. See how tests are a big deal. So it would be a great idea to prepare for the tests by doing your homework and by doing the practice tests. That would be a great, very smart thing to do. Talks about written homework, the anthology portfolio, chapter assessments. We'll talk about those things as they come up. Notes from norms for our class. Communicate with your professor. That's me. I'm here to help. I need you to communicate with me if you need help. Otherwise, I can't help you. Rule number 2, communicate with your professor. Rule number 3, communicate with your professor. Are you noticing a pattern here? I am here, and the only reason I am here, and the only reason I have been at Heritage for like 20 years, is so I can help people. Please reach out to me if there's something that you need. We'll make sure we get you taken care of. Attendance is an important thing for things like financial aid and all that sort of stuff. If you are not being counted present for attendance, you will no longer be eligible for financial aid, and you will lose that, which would suck. The way that we count attendance for Math 135 is by you doing work and turning it in. So every time you complete a homework assignment or test and submit that, that counts as the attendance for the week. There is no required Zoom meeting for you to attend during the week. There is nothing. The only time you will ever see me after the first week is if you reach out and say, hey Schlegel, I would like to get on Zoom and get some tutoring for you or get some help on this assignment. Aside from that, the only way that I'm going to count attendance is by you completing and submitting homework. And again, the way you complete and submit homework goes like this. You find the homework assignment that you're supposed to do that week. Let's pretend it's this one. You click that. You watch the videos of me doing examples and teaching you stuff. Then you find the problems later on that are the homework later on in the presentation. You do the problems and you watch the videos if you get stuck. Before you turn it in to me, you come over here and you check your work against my written answer key and make sure that your work matches mine. If your work doesn't match mine, try to figure out what you did wrong. If you can't figure out what you did wrong, go back, then open this, and then watch the video of me doing whatever problem it is that you are not able to figure out what you did wrong on. So again, the process here, big deal, okay? Do the homework, make sure you did it right. If you didn't do it right and you're feeling stuck, come back and watch the video. That will help you. Back to the syllabus. Again, attendance. Turn stuff in. You get counted as present. You don't lose financial aid or get kicked out of the course because you're not there. Big deal. Okay, support and resources, communicate with me. I am your professor. I am here to help. There are other great things, great avenues to get help for Math 135 as well. The people in the ASC are very knowledgeable and willing to help. If you go to the ASC, which is located in the library, it's called the Academic Skills Center, there will usually be a tutor on site to be able to help you out. And you can also even get online tutoring directly from MyHeritage. I'll try to find it here on the website really quick. Let me pause this video and come back with the link to that. Okay, so I just Google searched Heritage ASC online tutoring, which the first link brought me to this page. And you can see the ASC regular hours here. This is face-to-face in the library. If you are looking for virtual tutoring with an ASC staff, you can get in touch with the ASC tutor for a virtual Zoom session. Our dedicated scholars are eager to offer professional one-on-one tutoring sessions to help you with your academic needs. To access drop-in services, please access MyHeritage ASC page and log in. So I clicked that link and it brought me here. I'm not sure why. Anyway, you get the idea. You can contact ASC for online help if you would rather do it online than going in person, face-to-face. You can also schedule a Zoom meeting with me, and I'll be glad to help you out. Okay? Academic honesty basically says don't cheat, don't steal other people's work, and play it off to be your own. Security and safety, you can call that number if you ever feel unsecure or unsafe or you need a hand. And accommodations, if you need accommodations for this course, please contact me directly and we will work together to make sure that we get that taken care of for you. The rest of the syllabus you can feel free to read through on your own. It's pretty entertaining, I think. Okay, remind again, if you haven't gotten signed up, doing so would be a great thing to do. You can text that code to that number, or if you get the Remind app, that's our course code that you would put in the Remind app. Another reminder for me to take attendance. Meeting times are by individual appointment. Again, after today, you're not going to see me unless you reach out and say, hey, Schlegel, I need help, and we need to get on Zoom together so you can explain something to me. Okay, a final word, you're not in this alone. You can pass Math 135, and I am here to help. With that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and hope you have an awesome spring semester. I hope to see you around. Not really, because I think the course is set up in such a way that you won't need my help. But if you do, I'll be here to help you. Have a great day.